Hey everybody, how you guys doing? So today's Monday, waiting for the people to call me back to get my career counselor. I'm hoping that it happens sometime soon, because I already put in I hope I put in all the paperwork, all that mess about they didn't have a copy of my license and my social security. They needed all this other paperwork. Now all that is submitted, and I'm hoping that they got everything they need and we can get this thing started. Yeah, man, and this truck is going to be fixed soon. So it's already the last day of the month. First day of the month comes tomorrow. That's when all the money starts flowing in. And then we're going to fix this broken truck. And I'm just sitting out here. I have to sit in the truck right now because I don't know if you can see on the window, but it's freaking raining here in sunny Southern California. Unbelievable. Wasn't supposed to rain at all. I checked the 7-day forecast 2 days ago and there was no rain in the forecast. It was supposed to be getting hotter and hotter, and here we are with some rain. Oh boy, man. These weather patterns over here just change like just like that, man. It's crazy. But this video today is not about that. I had made a video on Saturday asking the question, and it's like supposed to be a profound question or an existential question or the question of all questions. What is life really about and what does it mean to you, And so I wanted to make this video today to kind of give you an idea of what I think, not what everybody thinks, because everybody's got their own idea of what life truly is about, This is just my perspective as a Gen X. And I just want to, just give you guys my perspective and what I think. So what is life really about? Well, there's all kinds of people, philosophers and scientists and religions that have different ideas about, what life is all about. Religion, it's all about having the faith in Jesus and God and the Bible. That's the religious aspect. Science is all about good health and well-being and stuff like that. And all this stuff is really, really good. There's a whole bunch of different people who think different things. Philosophers they're either really confused about it, they have no answer, or they have a very philosophical answer about it. And, like Plato, for example, he was all about truth, beauty, and goodness. Okay. There's so many different ones. There's absurdism. There's Buddhism. Everybody's got their own idea. But for me personally, I think it's about happiness. Okay. I think life is about happiness. I think that if we can truly find true happiness inside of ourselves, every single person in the world, if they could find true happiness inside themselves, the world would be such a much more better place for everybody to live. True happiness, if everybody had true happiness inside themselves, I don't think there would be any wars. I don't think that people would be starving all over the world. I think that people would have empathy and care, and that they would want to help. That's what happiness will bring. It will bring such joy inside of that each person that they'll want to help out everybody else to feel that same joy and spread those positive vibes and those amazing feelings, throughout the entire world. That's what I think. Now on the tree of life, there are so many branches. Okay. Lots of branches on the tree of life. Love, finances, family, friends, and all of those, strong, sturdy branches have little tiny branches that come off of them. Like, for example, with love, you got honesty, respect, trust, and communication. Now, this is another video that I'm going to make about what I think about love, but, being honest with people, trusting people, respecting people, and communicating with people. Because if you don't communicate, how are you going to know what the next person next to you wants or needs or desires, You got to communicate. Everybody's got to communicate. So, there's so many branches. There's, all these branches and all these little branches that come off of that. And then at the end of those little branches are where everything blossoms. You know, you have the flowers and you have the leaves. That's where everything, you know, starts to look beautiful, you know. So I can understand Plato's thing about truth, beauty, and goodness, you know. Goodness, I would think, would be like empathy, you know, or, you know, being able to care about somebody else other than yourself, you know. But I really truly think that life is about happiness, because we all deserve to be happy. When we're born, we are born a miracle. Every birth is a miracle, you know. And some people grow up very, very poor and very bad. Some people grow up very, very rich and still bad or good, or, you know, there's all kinds of different things that happen in life, you know, that, you know, make us who we are as individuals. We're all individuals. We're all individual in our mind, our body, and our spirit. We're all unique. You know, we may agree on many things, but there's always going to be something that everybody disagrees upon, you know, and we can all agree to disagree. But I think that when we have true happiness inside of ourselves, which includes self-love, you know, that's another part of love, you know, it's having self-love and self-respect, you know. When we have this true happiness and this, you know, self-love and this, you know, respect for ourselves, and, you know, I think that it makes us better people, number one. We tend to care more, number two, and we want to go out there and spread this good feeling and good vibes everywhere. You know, like I said, love is a part of that happiness. Family is a part of that happiness. Friends are a part of that happiness. Finances are a part of that happiness. Well-being, good health is a part of that happiness. There's so many different branches. But happiness, being happy, not being miserable, is what makes people want to do good things. That happiness, that joy that we feel inside. So I wanted to come to you guys and just give you an idea of what I'm thinking about, how I feel about, you know, the meaning of life. The meaning of life for me is everybody's true happiness inside. And if you can have that true happiness being more on, if you talk about percentages, you're talking about more like 80-20, 90-10, you know, the more happy you are, the more acceptant you are, the more willing you are to go out there and help, you know, and care for other people and think about other people and what they're going through. I think that that's what happiness really, really brings. So for me, the true meaning of life, the meaning of life to me is the happiness I feel inside, and makes me want to go out there and help other people. So I just want to tell you guys that today. Peace and Godspeed, everybody. I love you guys. I hope that you guys are happy. I hope you're having an amazing life. You know, leave a comment below if you agree with what I say, or if you have a different opinion. Would love to hear it. And we'll see you in the next video. And in the comments, like and subscribe if you enjoy this content. And we'll see you again soon. Have an amazing Monday. And we'll see you. Well, actually, we'll see you again on Wednesday. I'll be back with another video on Wednesday. You guys have an amazing Monday and Tuesday. And we'll see you on Wednesday. Bye-bye.